Excellent. Right, we're going to start with our feet facing forward, hip width apart. So relax your shoulders. Right, so let's breathe in through our nose. Let's put our chin on our chest and let's roll down slowly. Just relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, holding it here, breath in, and slowly come up. Sorry for the coffee machine, it'll be off now in a second. Let's breathe in. Let's put our chin on our chest, pull in your abs, curving your spine, relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Feel that stretch behind your legs, holding it here, and slowly come up. We're going to be doing 2 more, so let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest, and roll down slowly. Holding it here for a breath in. Keep your chin on your chest until you're standing up nice and tall. Cheekers, how many? And our last one, let's breathe in. Chin on your chest. And slowly, we're going to hold it here. So keep your abs tight. Your back is curved. You're stretching into those hamstrings. And let's do little pulses. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Just relaxing your arms like a floppy rag doll. Hold it here and then slowly come up, straightening up your back. Excellent. We're going to take our arms up towards the ceiling. So we're going to breathe in and exhale and down. So warming up our shoulders. So breathing in and out. We're going to do 2 more, and out, and our last one, and out. Right, with the next 4, we're going to lift our heels off the mat, so let's breathe in, and exhale slowly down, returning your heels to the floor. We're keeping our abs tight, our back is up nice and straight and tall, and down. We're going to do 2 more, and out, and our last one. Let's lift up, and we're going to hold this lift. So holding your heels off the floor, keeping those glutes tight, abs are tight, holding it here, breathe in, and let's slowly come down. Excellent. We're going to turn our feet, taking our arms up and around to the side. So here we go. Let's breathe in and out. Let's breathe in and out. We've got 2 to go. Warming up those shoulders. This is our last one. Now we're going to incorporate, add our calf raise, our heel lift. So here we go. Let's lift up and down. You should feel that your glutes are activated automatically in this exercise. Chris, the garden boy, is at the gate. John and Ring. 2 more. And our last one, let's lift up and hold our lift. Holding it here. Let's breathe in and exhale and down. Excellent. We're going to turn our feet back facing forward, hip width apart. We're going to do our cervical nod. So interlacing your fingers behind your neck. Let's breathe in and nod your chin to your chest. Let's go back up, look up at the ceiling and head right back. The only thing that's moving is your neck. So chin on your chest, looking at your toes, elbows stay open and looking up. Let's look down at your toes, looking up. And our last one, look down at your toes, look up at the ceiling. Right, from here, keeping your elbows open, we're working into our waist. So only from your waist, you're doing the movement, going over to the one side, back to center, and over to the other side. So we're stretching into those external obliques, warming them up. So just a small movement. We're going to do 4 more. 4. Breathe in as we go over, back up to center, 1 more each way. And over. Right, let's go over and hold. Let's hold that position. Now just little movements. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Back up to center. Let's go over to the other side and hold it here. And little pulses. Can you phone in, please? 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Holding it here. Breath in and up nice and tall. Excellent. Right, we're going to widen up our feet. We're going to bend our knees. One hand is on our hip, so it feels like we've got a bit of attitude. And the other arm, we're going to stretch it over and return to a 90-degree angle. Okay, and here we go. Let's stretch it over and back. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. Right, let's stretch it over and hold that stretch. So a bit of a deeper, longer lever stretch and little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding it here, breath in. And down we go. We're going to do the other side. So you're going to go to that 90-degree angle. I'm going to leave you to do 8 on your own and then hold and pulse. My gardener is just trying to get into my complex. If you just give me 1 second. Okay, phone here.
Hello? Can you run the OSB number?
Shame, sorry. Thank you. Well done, guys. Excellent. We're going to go into balance. So now that you've done your 8 and hold, sorry about that, Monday mornings. Right, we're going to do a quad lift. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to lift up into a knee lift. You want your knee in line with your hip, breathing into hold, and we're going to put that foot back down in the same position, hip width apart, and then over to the other side. We're alternating. Are we good to go? Let's breathe in and exhale and lift. Holding it here, knee in line with hip, breathe in and down. Let's breathe in, other side, exhale and lift. Hold it here and down. Let's breathe in, exhale, lift. Holding it here, breathe in and down. Let's breathe in and exhale. The balance comes on the hold, that's why we're holding. And exhale to lift and down. Exhale to lift, holding it here. 1 more. Hold it here and down. And our last one. Holding it here and down. Right, now we're going to lift up the one leg and we're going to hold it there. So let's exhale, lift. Hold that balance. So you're up nice and tall. You want a perfectly straight spine. Right, and flex your foot. Let's do little pulses and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it here, full range. Take your heel to the floor and lift. If you need to hold onto something, you can. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. Hold that lift and let's put that leg down. Let's do the other side. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Holding that lift up nice and tall, abs tight, and little pulses and lift. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Let's take that heel down. Let's breathe in and lift. 4 to go. 2 more. This is our last one. We're going to hold that lift, breath in, and down we go. Right, we're going to change it up slightly, so we're going to go back to the first leg that we used. You're going to inhale and exhale to lift. So from your knee being in front, we're going to take it out to the side and back to center. But you want to keep your other hip facing forward and not moving. So you don't want to turn it with your leg. So we're sticking with the one side, then we'll go over to the other side. So let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Right, let's open and close. So we're opening that angle and bringing your leg back to center. So taking it out to the side and back, trying to keep that leg, knee in line with your hip. 3, 2, and let's take that out, holding it here. Right, our leg is out, little pulses lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to take our heel down to the floor and lift. Down. 4 to go. 2 more. This is our last one. Hold that lift. Bring that leg back to center and down. Excellent. How are you feeling it in your hips? Getting nice and warm. Right, let's go over to the other side. Let's breathe in and exhale. Right, let's take that leg out and in. In. Out. Will you continue? I just want to close this door so that you can't hear my husband in his office. Right, how are we doing? Let's take that leg out and hold it there. Flex that foot, knee in line with your hip, and little pulses lift. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's take our leg down. Let's breathe in. Trying to keep this leg facing forward. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. How those hips, legs feeling. Hold it here. Breathe in. Bring that knee back. And down we go. Excellent. Are your legs nice and warm? We're going to go into some squats. So our squats today are facing out into a V shape. So our legs are nice and wide. And we're going to bend down. We're going to breathe in and lift. So breathing in. Let's inhale. Breathing in. 4 to go. Breathing in. 2 more. Right, and we're going to go down and hold. We're going to hold it here. So into that squat, you want your body up nice and tall. You can even take your arms up, shoulder height, so that you know that you're up nice and tall, and little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding it here, breathe in and straighten up. Excellent. We're going to hold that down. So we're going to do the one side. We're going to hold it here, and we're going to go over to the one side like we did when we were here. We did this one here with a bit of attitude. We're doing it in our squat position. So we're going to hold our squat down and just do the one side. So let's breathe in. Right, arm up. And here we go. Just from the waist. Let's stretch over and back. Let's breathe in. So we're holding that squat. Morning, princess.
Yes, how are you?
Okay, and you. Can I ask you a favor? Sorry guys, being online. Can you take the key, go to the gate, and let Duncan in, please? And then stretch it over. Hold that stretch. How are you feeling here with your quads? Right, and little pulses into the waist. 7, into your external obliques. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, back, and let's stand up tall. How do you feel? How are those quads? All right, let's bring our legs. We're going to do the other side now. Right, I want us to do arm press. So I want your elbows in line with your shoulders. We're going to lift up, fingertips in front of you and back down. Right, your legs are in a natural position, just feet hip width apart. Here we go. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. This is our last one. Right, we're going to hold it here and we're going to give me little pulses then. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now double time lift and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to come a bit closer from this position. You're going to bring your elbows into your waist. All right, so your feet are still hip width apart, shoulders slightly behind. So from here, we're going to lift up and elbows into your waist. All right, so we're going to breathe in and out. So it's full range, nice big arm movements, pushing shoulders together, elbows together, sorry, shoulder blades together. 4 more. 3, 2, and our last one. Let's put our shoulder blades, push them together, elbows together, hold that. You don't want to close the gap here. You want to keep your elbows in that 90-degree angle, hands, and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it here and let's finish in our starting position in our 90-degree angle and relax. Right, let's go back into our squats. Let's do the other side. Right, so let's hold that squat down. Right, and over to the other side. And here we go. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. How are those external obliques feeling? Breathing in. We're going to do 4 more. And you can lower your squat. Your legs should be feeling nice and warm. 2 more. And our last one, hold it over. Right, and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Holding it here, breathe in, back to center, and let's stand up. Excellent. We're going to move down to the floor. Just going to move my camera slightly. Right, there we go. We're going to do the saw. So everything today is working into our external obliques. So with the saw, our legs are wider than they are when we do our spine stretch forward. So nice and wide, our feet are flexed and we're out in a T position. So we're sitting up really tall. If you could see my back, it's nice and straight. So from here, you're going to inhale and you're going to exhale. Breathe in, and up nice and tall. So we do 3 movements over to the one side where we're stretching right forward. When you go over, you're looking behind you at your back arm and then trying to stretch opposite your baby finger to your opposite baby toe. Right, so up nice and tall. Let's breathe in and stretch. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. Up nice and tall. Let's go over to the other side. Look behind you. Breathe in, up nice and tall. Let's go over to the other side. In, pull in your tummy as you push further. So by pulling in your abs, you can do a further stretch forward. Up nice and tall. Let's do 1 more each way. Keep those feet flexed. Up nice and tall. Over to the other side and holding it here, breathe in and down we go. Excellent. I'm just going to move slightly, but you're going to just close your legs slightly. So we're going into our spine stretch forward. Your feet are flexed still. If you know that your hammies are tight, you can bend your knees slightly and still get that beautiful spine stretch forward, but without the hamstrings. Right, up nice and tall. Let's breathe in. Nod your chin to your chest. Put your fingertips on the floor. As you get there, lengthen forward and then slowly straighten up your back. Let's breathe in. Chin on chest. Fingertips to the floor. Lengthen forward and straighten up your back. Right, so it's our spine stretch forward. So we're opening up our spine, pulling in your abs, curving your spine, lengthening forward and slowly straightening up. 2 more. Chin on chest, fingertips to the floor, lengthen forward and straightening up. And our last one, chin on chest, lengthen forward, hold that stretch forward. And little pulses, push forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Holding it here, breathe in and straighten. Right, we're going to do our half roll back. Is Duncan in, Chris? Right. Let's do our half roll back. Right, so your feet are flat on the floor, knees up, spine is straight. Let's do a half roll back. Let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest and roll back halfway. Holding it here, pulling in your abs and straightening up your back, perfectly straight. Let's put our chin on our chest, holding it here. We're going to do 3 more. Curve your spine, chin on your chest to create that curve right from your cervical spine all the way down. 2 more. Holding it here. And our last one, hold that curvature, holding your abs really tight and little pulses, push forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in and straighten up your back. Up nice and tall and down. Excellent. We're going to lie back and lie flat on our back with our knees up. We're going to go into a chest lift. So check that your feet and your knees are hip width apart, interlacing your fingers behind your neck. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Hold your chest lift, breathe in and down. Inhale and exhale to lift. Holding it here, normal chest lifts and down. 2 more. Hold it here. And our last one. Hold it here. Right, movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Breathe in. Keep those elbows open. And as you come up, breathe out. 2 to go. And this is our last one. Let's lift up and hold your chest lift. Hold it here, abs tight. And little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in and down we go. Excellent. We're going to go into rotation today. So you're going to inhale, exhale to lift. Hold your chest lift. From there, we're going to rotate from the one side, back to center, and then over to the other side. What you want to watch is that your hips and glutes don't come off the mat as you rotate over to the one side. So they stay perfectly on the floor, set on the floor. The movement is only from the waist. Right, check that your feet and your knees stay the same distance apart, that as you go over, you're not closing those knees together. Right, let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Hold your lift, breathe in and over to the one side. Back to center and over to the other side. Let's breathe in and over. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. Breathing in. Back to center, hold it here and down we go. Excellent. Right, from here, we're going to up and lift all the way over to the one side. So it's full range movements. Inhale and exhale all the way up and over. Right head on the floor. Now over to the other side. Watching those little key pointers that your hips and glutes are staying firmly on the floor. They're not lifting. And over. We're going to do 4 more. And lift. Breathing in. This is our last one. Right, let's lift up and over to the one side and hold that lift. Right, try and get your elbow onto the floor. Hold that rotation and little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, head on the floor. And let's breathe out as we come up over to the other side. And little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, head down, and excellent. Are you feeling a little bit warmer in the abs and your external obliques? With this next one, we're going to inhale. As we exhale over, you're going to give me a one leg extension. So it's the opposite leg. You're rotating to the one knee and extending the other leg. Keeping those correct alignments, that you're not closing the gap between your knees. Right, full range. Let's breathe in and exhale and lift. Holding it here, breathe in and down. Inhale and exhale over. Holding it here and down. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Holding it here and down. Last one. Exhale to lift. Hold it here. And down. Now movement on breath. Inhale. A little bit faster but with control. Breathing in so it's not too fast. Breathing in. And lengthen. Pointing those toes, lengthening that leg, rotating right over to the side. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. This is our last one. Right, and let's go over to the one side and we're going to hold that rotation. Your knees are in alignment with each other. Flexing your foot so that your toes are up to the ceiling. Give me chest lift pulses first and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lift. Now give me little leg lifts. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Head down and leg down. Right over to the other side. Exhale to lift. Extend that leg. You can flex your foot. Little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here and little leg lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg straight. Head down and foot down. Excellent. Right, we're going to go straight into our crisscross. So if you can't do the crisscross, please stick with this exercise where you rotate over to the one knee and extend the other leg. So that is the safe option for the crisscross. To go into our crisscross, we're going to inhale, exhale to lift. We're going to go over to the one knee and extend the other leg, but we're in tabletop. Back to center and over to the other side. The knee that you're rotating to does not come into your chest. You keep it knee in line with hip at that 90-degree angle. Try not to drop your ankles if you get tired, so you keep this knee in line with your hip. Right, are we good to go? Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Hold your chest up, take a breath in. Now over to the one knee, extend the other leg. Back to center and over. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. We're doing 4 more. Just 2 to go. Back to center holding it here, breathe in and down we go. Excellent. Right, hopefully your abs are warming up. We are going to take our opposite hand to our opposite ankle. So we're going to do a one leg lift. You're going to inhale, and as you come up into your chest lift, you're going to lift. Hold it here, breathe in and down. We're going to inhale and exhale to the other side. You're going to give me a breath. Taking both legs if you can. So if you missed the first section, if you can't have both legs in the air at the same time, we're going to inhale and you're going to exhale to lift opposite arm to opposite ankle. Hold it there for a breath in and down, and then over to the other side. If you can manage to have both legs in the air in your third position, keeping your legs nice and straight, we're going to do it in this position from here. So we're going to inhale and let's exhale. Opposite hand to opposite ankle. Hold it here, breathe in and down. Let's breathe in and exhale. Holding it here, breathe in and down. Inhale and exhale, lift. Holding it there. Let's breathe in and exhale. Hold it here. Right movement on breath. Inhale and exhale, lift. Breathe in, down. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. Let's inhale and exhale. Let's breathe in. Let's inhale. We're going to do 4 more. Breathing in. 1 more each way. And lift. Holding it here. And down we go. Excellent. Right, let's take a little break. We're going to lift over to the one side and we're going to pulse. You need to hold those abs really tight. So inhale, exhale, lift and hold that position. So abs really tight and little pulses over to that side. 8, 7, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breathe in and down over to the other side and exhale, lift. And little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breathe in, head down and legs down. Excellent. We're going to go back to our feet on the floor, interlacing your fingers. You're going to come up into a normal straight chest lift. We're going to reach over to the one side and back. Reach over, we stick into the one side and then we're going to go over to the other side. Okay, and here we go. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Right, over to the one side. Let's breathe in and back. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, right, and let's hold that stretch over to the one side, still working into those external obliques, reaching our hands to our ankles and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breathe in, back to center and down we go. Right, we're going to do the other side. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Right, here we go. Let's stretch over. Let's breathe in and back to center. Stretch over to the one side. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and over and hold. Hold it here. Let's breathe in and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breath in, back to center, and down we go. Excellent. Right, we're going to go over onto our hands and knees. Right, we're going to do opposite arm and opposite leg. Right, so we want our wrists in line with our shoulders, knees in line with our hips, opposite arm and opposite leg. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold that position there, breathing in and down. It's not about how high you lift it, but how you can lengthen it to the ends of the room. Hold those abs really tight and exhale to lift. Lengthen that stretch as you hold and down. Let's breathe in and exhale. Holding it, lengthening that stretch and down. Inhale. Holding it here and down. We're going to do 4 more. Hold it there, lengthen and down. Inhale. Hold it here. 1 more each way. Lengthen and down. And our last one. Hold that stretch. Breathe in and down. Right, we're going to stretch and lengthen that stretch and hold it here. With the one arm, let's do arm circles. Nice big arm circles. If you're battling with balance, make those circles a bit smaller to have a little bit more control. We're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, lengthen your stretch and down. Other side. Let's breathe in. Right, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and lengthen your stretch and down we go. Let's push ourselves back into our child's pose and stretch it out. We're going to go flat onto the floor and do opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to work into our lower back. Right, so let's lie down. The position here is that your feet are hip width apart and your arms are mat width apart. So a little bit wider your arms. Your nose stays on the floor. Abs are tight, glutes are tight. We're going to inhale and exhale, lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Lengthen that stretch once again to the opposite ends of the room and down. Other side. Inhale and exhale to lift. Lengthen your stretch, hold it there and down. Inhale and exhale to lift. Lengthen your stretch, breathe in. Breathe in. Lengthen, breathe in and down. Inhale and exhale to lift. Hold it there. And our last one. Lengthen your stretch, hold it there, breathe in and down we go. Let's push ourselves back up into our child's pose and stretch it out. Right, we're going to go into our plank. Right, let's go into our plank. We're going to do a hand plank for a minute. Right, your wrist in line with your shoulders. We're going to take one leg back and then the other. Are we good to go for 1 minute? And time starts now. And let's lift. Holding that plank. Breathing in, shoulders, hips and ankles in a straight line. We want Table Mountain, not Mount Everest. Right, pushing those heels right back and hold the position. Right, we passed halfway. Nearly there. And excellent, we are done. 1 minute and push it back. Excellent. Right, let's roll your wrists. Right. We're going to work a bit into our glutes to finish off today. So we're going to be back onto our hands and knees. You want your knees in line with your hips, correct alignment. We're going to take one leg back and we're going to lift that heel up from your hip. So our foot is flexed. We're going to work the one side. We're going to do 4 slow and then movement on breath. Alright, so let's breathe in and lift that heel up. So your leg is straight in line with your hip. Hold it there, breathe in and tap down. Breathe in and lift. hold it here, and down. And exhale to lift, hold it there, and down. Hold it here, and down. Right, controlled movement on breath. Let's breathe in and lift. Inhale. We're going to do 4 more. And our last one, let's lift up and hold that leg straight. Try and push that heel right back and little pulses. 8, 7. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold that leg there. Right now, just bend your knee. So keeping your knee in line with your hip, and you're just bringing your heel, closing that ankle. How are you feeling? 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold that knee bent. Right, and little pulses from your hip lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Straighten your leg. Take your toe down and bring that knee. Excellent. Back in. Right, other leg. Take that leg out. Right, let's lift. Let's breathe in and lift. Hold it here and down. Let's exhale to lift. Hold it there. Nice control. 2 to go. Hold it here. And our last one, lift. Hold it there. Right, movement on breath. Inhale and lift. Four to go. Right, let's hold that leg lifted. Hold it here. Lengthen that leg. Stretch it and little pulses lift. 8, 7. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Now bend your knee. Take your ankle in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Keep that knee bent. Hold it here. Breathe in. Straighten your leg. And down we go. Let's push back into our child's pose and stretch it out. Right, are you ready for one more plank? We're going to go into an elbow plank. Hold that for a minute. Are we good to go? Let's breathe in onto your elbows and let's lift up into our plank. Right, pushing those heels right back, holding those abs really tight, and let's hold our plank for one last minute. How are we feeling? Try and flatten those bodies, but don't drop your hips. Push your heels right back. Your hands and shoulders are shoulder width apart, or your elbows are shoulder width apart. We're nearly there. We've got 10 seconds to go. And we are done. Well done. Let's stretch it out into our child's pose. Alright, we're going to do some tricep pulses to finish off, and then we're going to stretch. So from this position, we're going to push our glutes out slightly, abs tight, and we're here. If you can't be on your knees, you're more than welcome to stand up. Right, so tricep pulses, 100 of them. Right, abs tight, let's breathe in and little pulses, and breathe in and out, and 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 in done. Hands on the floor into our cat stretch, and let's stretch it out. Arching your back up towards the ceiling. Right, chin out, glutes out again. We're going to tuck our toes in. We're going to shoot our heels right back so that our heels and our feet are up, hands are on the floor. Bending one knee. Bending the other knee. Bending both knees. We're going to walk our hands to our ankles. Hands and straighten up your legs. Grab hold of your ankles, try and push your forehead to your knees. Relax your arms and slowly roll up. Taking your arms behind you, stretching into your chest. Chin on your chest, interlacing your fingers and pushing your palms away from you. Taking your arms up towards the ceiling, and we're going to lean back. And arms all the way down, looking down at your toes. Looking up at the ceiling. Let's look behind one shoulder. Back to center, over to the other side. Let's roll our shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 3, 2. Right. Let's take a deep breath in and down. And our last one, up onto our tippy toes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And down. Give yourself a hand. Well done, everyone, and so sorry for the inconvenience again of the battery going flat. Hope you may manage to catch up. Have a wonderful day and see you soon. Cheers.